one of my all-time favorite streamers. When I first started streaming, Tim was who I watched all the time. Back in the day of like Ninja, Dr. Lupo, Courage JD, TSM Myth, Tfue, you know, Fortnite's heyday, dude. Timthetatman was my go-to. Yeah, dude, Tim's who I would watch always. Still watch him quite a bit. But I watched him religiously back in the day. Anyway, he posted a video. And Timthetatman talks about his future, and I want to check out, see what he's talking about there. And what's Tim got going on? I would imagine this has something to do with, like, you know, the state of games in general.
It's me.
Zombie boxes.
I have an itch. I feel like I can't deny it. It's for Marvel Rivals. I can't deny it. I don't know what it is, bro. I got this weird. I go in. I do this a lot, man. I go in seasons. You know. Dude. I don't know what it is, but I was sitting there. I was watching Tyler on stream the other day, and I was like, dude, part of me kind of misses this a little bit. And so I may dive into it later this week again, boys. I'm just letting you know, man. All right. I may.
Dude,
and I may
nice
test out some
Hold
videos.
on one second. By the way, Chad, I got a rug. I got a rug, dude. Wait till you see my rug, dude. You're gonna be like, damn, dude, that's a rug. I got a rug, dude. It's a new rug in my studio. You can't see it because it's on camera right now, dude. Here, I'll give you a sneak preview. Wait, that's the wrong camera. That's the right one. Little sneak preview of the rug, dude. Yeah, dude. Full rug reveal soon. Okay, now time for the content.
Again, just kind of let's just check the pulse. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the Battlefield content. Obviously, a lot of people enjoyed that. I think I'm going to spectate the #1 Phoenix, #1 Blade coming back.
I
Let's
honestly
test the pulse. You know?
I feel like where Tim is best. Is with hero shooters. That's what he started with. Well, no, he started with Call of Duty, right? And then he went to Overwatch. But the Overwatch is where he blew up. He got traction with Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm talking like Call of Duty Ghosts. And then Overwatch is where he became like that. Now he's Timthetatman. And from Overwatch, he went into Fortnite, and then that's when he became a huge name, like sponsored by Mountain Dew. You'll see him like on cardboard cutouts inside of a 7-Eleven and stuff. And then since he's gone kind of everywhere, but he's been back to Call of Duty, and then of course we've seen him on Marvel Rivals. But hero shooters are what made this man, dude.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna I'm
XQC
gonna upload
Overwatch
those on the
days,
weekend.
dude? Yeah, it did. Yeah,
and just
did.
kind of see.
This is what I'm talking
Here's
about.
the thing,
That's when Tim was
there's
playing.
nothing out there. I mean, I got to be honest with y'all. There's nothing out there right now that is like, yo, I have to play it. Like, remember when Marvel first dropped, bro? I was painfully addicted to that game. Painfully. Guys, I was doing 16-hour streams regularly. Like, really think about that. I've been streaming for 14 years. I'm barely doing 4 to 5 hour streams, right? Barely.
It's sad.
When Marvel dropped, I was doing 16-hour broadcasts.
Does Shroud still play?
16
Shroud plays whenever he
hours.
wants.
That's how addicted I was to Marvel when
He
it first
plays
came out.
anything too.
And I don't know what it is, man. I understand, like, you know, the game's leveled out. I get that. There's a lot of people that aren't playing Marvel as much anymore, and I understand that.
True.
I don't think the game is dead by any means.
No.
And the devs have proved that they're going to continually update the game, new characters, new content. And I mean, that's all you can really ask for this day and age. So basically, what I'm saying is I may do a couple Marvel streams later this week. I could get top 500 again. What about CS2? I would say that, I mean, here's what I'll tell y'all, man.
Chad, do you do red pepper
Warzone ain't
or
hitting for me right
Parmesan
now,
or both?
Flat out. It ain't hitting for me. I don't really want to stream it. I don't know.
Wait, what do you say he doesn't want to stream?
stream it. Ain't hitting for me right now. Flat out. It ain't hitting for me. I'll tell y'all, man. All right. Warzone ain't hitting for me right now.
True.
Flat out. It ain't hitting for me. I don't really want to stream it.
Hello? The F is going on, dude?
I don't know. It's the only fun thing about Warzone for me is literally playing with like Clock and Nick and doing challenges. That's it. There is no other draw for me like to play Warzone. That's literally it for me. So like I kind of had this
Hold on here. Let's move up that threshold there so I don't.
An epiphany, but I was sitting here and I was like, dude, like, what am I going to play coming up here now the battlefield's gone, right? I didn't exactly know what I wanted to play. And so I think it's going to be Marvel a little bit. I'd say Marvel and Counter-Strike 2 are the two. Those are the two games that have got me.
Doc's like that streamer of which you do not speak. Like nobody talks about Doc anymore. People are scared to talk about Doc now. Yeah, dude, because it just brings up controversy and stuff, and like people don't want to like talk about controversial stuff. I don't know, it just brings some bad vibes. Every single time that I've ever like mentioned Doc or anything on stream, yeah, it just brings up a weird vibe. Yeah, and Doc did that to himself, kind of. So, is what it is. Is what it is. Great content creator. Apparently pretty weird dude. Don't know the guy. Try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt before I know somebody or like know all the details of a story, but like pretty much the details that were given to the public are almost like enough where you can kind of make your own decision on if that's like content that you want to consume or not. But it is a bummer because Doc is a really good content creator. I think everybody knows that. But yeah, it is what it is.
Interested right now. Like
usually
CS2
I
and
have
Marvel
the most to say about it.
are
Chat
the
has
two
nothing.
that like,
when I say people don't want to talk about controversial stuff, it's not me that doesn't want to talk about controversial stuff. It's like chat doesn't really want to talk about controversial stuff ever. So like if I talk about something, if I bring it up, then I look over at chat and it's just like silent. Then I'm just like sitting there kind of talking to. You feel me?
I could sit for a couple hours a day and stream. I mean, CS, I love Counter-Strike. I also love cases. Yellow man hands up. I don't know what to tell you guys, bro. I love cases. I don't know if I have to, like, I don't know if I have to tell you guys this. Guys, I enjoy gambling. Now, you got to gamble responsibly. I've always said that, okay? I've been working with FanDuel for damn near 4 years now, 4 years, all right? I gamble, okay? I go to Vegas pretty regularly. I enjoy gambling, okay? I open cases. Yellow man hands up. I enjoy gambling. I enjoy seeing gold. Dude. I love the dope hit, okay? Now, you got to do it responsibly. You got to hear me on that, okay? Don't be gambling your mortgage, guys. Like if I'm betting a Nerfy today, we're not putting our mortgage on that. We got to be responsible here, okay, guys? All right. So, you know, I like playing Counter-Strike, but then I also do like cases. I can't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But Marvel is kind of like gambling because you don't know what kind of teammates you're going to get, you know? Like when I first went back and I played the other day.
He's Voldemort now, precisely.
When we did an ad with Marvel, bro,
which is a damn shame. I definitely watched a lot of Doc. Was never my go-to streamer, but I watched a good amount of Doc in my days. But like kind of when I started on Twitch, who didn't? He was the king of Twitch. So yeah, kind of a shame.
Highlight was in the spawn room.
Production value, his production value was amazing. It's funny how we're talking about him like past tense right now, because he's still very much so alive and well right now. I don't know if all his viewers are botted or what, but it's insane. I don't know how well his filtration system is, dude, but if you go into his stream this day and age, dude, 40,000 viewers. No. Maybe a little bit less now. Maybe like 30,000. 30,000 viewers on YouTube, which is huge. All right. Asmon pulls 30,000. since they did the bot thing, and he's like one of the biggest streamers in the world. And no comments about anything. No comments about a single thing, dude. So their filtration system, their mods that they have over there, insane. It's actually quite impressive how alive and well he is, dude. He still pulls decent numbers on streams even now, dude. Absolutely, like just as good, if not like maybe even a little bit better. He uses Siri bot. What's the Siri bot?
You know? Like, really think about that. We played 15 minutes of the game, and his highlight was in the spawn. Like, really sit and think about that for a second. You know? It's crazy. But yeah, I've had an itch for Marvel. I'd say Marvel and Counter-Strike are the two things kind of hooking me right now. I told Nick and I told Denny, I was like, look, I don't want to play Warzone. I don't want to play it. And not to mention, there's some stuff on the horizon, right? When's Borderlands 4 coming out?
You can follow.
There's things I'm interested in coming out, like Borderlands.
Oh, I thought you said Fortnite.
I'm a Borderlands 4. Listen, I had maybe not thousands because my parents would yell at me for playing too much, but I had like a lot of hours in Borderlands 2. Okay, so like Borderlands 4, I plan on giving that a good go, giving that a shot. There's also that extraction shooter that I kind of missed the boat on that a lot of people were hyped about. And everyone's talking about.
Wait, hold on. What'd you get timed out for in Doc's stream, Kenzie? What'd you say? It's crazy that you can see the exact moment in stream while he was playing Elden Ring and he found out he was dumped by his team. Yeah, dude, Tectone has something actually going on, something about that too. I don't know. His words, I don't know how interested you guys are in watching that kind of stuff. I like watching that kind of stuff. Like I said, I like drama. I just don't like to be a part of drama. I just don't like drama being in our community. Because our community is like a family. And I don't like anything breaking up our family. Separating our family. But I like watching drama from like the outside. I like being an audience member on Jerry Springer. I don't want to be on the stage. And Tectone right now, I don't know if you know that streamer, Bald. He's got something going on right now where he's like, yo, I'm stepping away from the whole streaming thing and I can't really talk about it. And it sounds very sussy baka. Sounds very similar to what Doc was kind of getting at. Oh, I was talking about Tim. I have never watched Doc. Oh, true that. No, we were talking about Doc in that scenario. No, definitely all these streamers have mod bots. But Docs is insane. Docs is insane. What's his name? Tectone? Yeah, Tectone. He's bald, beard. Makes a lot of content with Asmon. Yeah. He went into Asmon's house with what's her name? The little mouse-ish looking streamer. I forgot her name.
Missed the boat on it, and I was busy that week that it was out. Arc Raiders, that's it. I'm interested in Arc Raiders as well. That's another one coming out that I've seen a lot of people kind of chirping about and talking about, and I think that's going to be a really fun game. So like, there is some stuff on the horizon, but for the time being, bro,
eating some dinner and watching some YouTube videos.
I really see myself playing or streaming is Marvel or.
I'm stoked to hear this actually.
CS. And I kind of had this discussion with myself the other day, right? You know, I know that I can spectate Warzone and get a good video. You know what I'm saying? Like, think content brain for a second. It's like, I know I can spectate Warzone and get a good video, right? And people would genuinely enjoy watching it. And I enjoy doing it to an extent, but it's like, I'm wondering if I'm getting to a point where, I don't know if, I don't think I'm going to stop uploading videos. Because that's kind of crazy, you know? Because there's a lot of people that all they do is watch my videos, you know? Like, genuinely. Like, this is a reality check. Not everyone watches me every day live. Do I have to tell you guys that?
100%.
Like, there's people that probably the only thing they know about me is like a video. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I always kind of want those to be solid content that people enjoy watching. And I know spectating in Warzone, that's That's the one people watch most typically, but I'm gonna try out Marvel again, bro. I think I'm gonna tell Whips basically we gotta find the #1 Phoenix and the #1 Blade, and I want to do those 2 videos when I get back to Marvel, and I'm basically gonna upload those as kind of like a pulse check, just like, are you guys interested in Marvel still? Like, let's find out.
Everybody wants
because
to
I have some
play
different
Hero
stuff uploaded right now that I can compare it to. Like, I have some Warzone, I have some Battlefield, and what that looks like, kind of, and then I also have Marvel. You know, and listen, at the end of the day, spectating in Marvel is very good content, and especially spectating really good players, you know.
And especially you yelling at Ninja, dude. People want to see that shit. That's like the watching Tim and Ninja play together and scream at each other, dude. That's the streaming content that I got into. Yeah, dude, that's what pulled me into like being a daily watcher of streams, is that type of content. 2 homies, but it wasn't always just Tim and Ninja that were screaming at each other. You know, it was the whole squad, and they're at constant odds, and you know they're all pulling. You know, Dr. Lupo is shockwaving or impulse grenading, not even shockwaving, because shockwaves you don't take damage. He was throwing impulses at Ninja and then knocking him off cliffs and stuff like that. That was the content back in the day, dude. Nowadays, it seems like you have to have some like IRL drama going on about like, oh, dude, you met up with so-and-so at TwitchCon and he was being such a creep, and yeah, it turns out the dude was like, and then like, you have to be like having a just chatting session about that. That's where like content is nowadays. It seems more so aimed towards that kind of stuff. I hope we get back to that. But yeah, I think Tim definitely should just put his feet in the sand there.
Bro's having a midlife crisis on stream. Yeah, we out here, bro.
If they aren't screaming, they aren't having fun, dude. That's what I'm saying. Ninjas, dude, what are you doing? Pick me up, dude. I love Tim's mega alert. It's so good. Call me daddy. Daddy! Dude, I was there live watching that, dude, and I felt like I was watching something big in that moment. And it's still like people still talk about that clip to this day. Fortnite just made a did an homage to it in OG Fortnite. That's how big of a deal that was. And I felt like it was a big deal when I was watching it too. So I don't know. That was a cool thing about streaming. Yeah, Ninja moaning daddy at Dr. Lupo so he would drop him mats.
Fitz, you cool with all that? Everything I just laid out, bro? Can we get a W for this guy, Fitz, man? Fitz, I appreciate you, bro. So far, it's almost the beginning of every stream, this guy Fitz comes in and drops 50. You know, we got That's Fitz so cool. with 50. We got B Copeland with 5 as well, man.
No, that Fitz drops
Cope,
a 50.
I was going to thank you for the 5. I did see it. I was just kind of yapping for a little bit. Fitz, I thank you for the 50 gifted again, man. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for the support. And thank you for the love, bro. Thank you, man. W Marvel, L Marvel. All right, guys, can I tell you guys something, man? Fitz, you're a legend, bro.
Hey, let's go, Kenzie. You hit champ.
First time on the stream today, dropping 50 gifted.
Yo, congrats.
Absolute. And B Copeland just did the 100. Wow. Okay.
All right, Kai Sanat.
Hey, Cope, is this because I said I was thinking of streaming Marvel again? Is it that? Is it that? Cope just dropped the wow. Okay. Tough day at work today, huh, guys? Wow. It's
GG.
because of Marvel. Wow. He goes, no, F that.
Wrap the stream up,
it's dude. For me. It's for me. You said it's for me. You know what, Cope? I appreciate that, bro. It's not based on what I play. It's for
That's 150 subs right there, dude.
And I
Good
appreciate that very much, man. Can I get a massive W for this guy, B Copeland? Just so you guys understand, bro, B Copeland is the #1 gifter on this stream. Does that make sense? On Twitch. So, like, collectively over the years...
No way. Even more than...
Shiz with another 50 on Twitch. What's going on here, boys?
Yo, 200 gifted. Let's go.
Goodness gracious, we got some heavy hitters in the Twitch chat. YouTube, how you guys doing, man? It's good to see you.
Why is this
YouTube
part
chat,
of the
I promise
video,
I'm
by the
not
way?
ignoring you. I just got 200 gifted subs in like
This
I think
part
that
of the
was a
video
minute.
just seems
I'm
like a
not even kidding.
flex.
So YouTube, I'm sorry guys. Thank you. To the one guy that is spamming Helldivers 2 with the ODST skins with the boys equal cinema, can you please, man? No, it's not. Sorry, I was kind of talking about like my future in Marvel, and we got distracted there a little bit by gifted subs. But I do kind of want to circle back and just wrap this up with a nice blanket here. I think for me personally, there's a lot I'm excited about on the horizon. Obviously with games.
I'd get two kills, then go for placement. Diamond 3 to Elite was a nightmare, right? Dude, my hardest grind of the entire Bronze to Unreal was Diamond 3 to Elite, dude. I don't know what the frick was going on during that, but it was absurd. It was absurd. So sweaty. Elite to Champ was easy. Elite to Champ was not that bad at all. Champ to Unreal was a little bit grindy towards the end, but not really that bad. It was really the Diamond 3 to the... That was difficult. Thank you. I don't know until I woke up today or Monday because the rank system is down again. It does that. It does that every single time somebody ranks up to Unreal. Or, yeah, because it happened to... didn't it happen to Alex? Alex messaged me about that. More than Megan? What was that question for? I did Diamond through Elite in duos. I don't know, but I'd go down way more dying early in Diamond 3 than Champ. Well, this is irrelevant to this video that I'm making, so I might cut this part out. But here's the tip. You guys want the secret, dude? You want the sauce, dude? I got you with the sauce, dude. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. Don't do what I do, and I get distracted every single time that I go to drop in. And I look at chat, and I'm talking to chat or something like that. Don't do that. Lock in that first 10 seconds of the match. You know, really find your drop spot where you're going to be dropping that you're nice and comfortable with. And then scan over the area when you're dropping in and look for that red ammo, because that means shotgun. Drop on the shotgun and this W key, the first person that you see. You're going to get the first kill right off the bat. It's going to give you a little bit of motion. And then if anybody wants to third party you, you're going to get that health on kill too. So you're going to be good to go. Take out the other guy that's trying to third party you because they hear shots popping off. And you got a shotgun. So just take out that first guy with the shotgun. Reload that thing. Wait for the third party. If it doesn't come, loot up your area. If it does come, get another kill. And then, yeah, then rotate it. And then, you know, play your game. But start off the match like that.
Today, like I'm excited to see what BO7 looks like, right? I'm excited for World of Warcraft. Now, I'm just a WoW fan.
Scare plays don't make plays.
New Resident Evil, whatever that looks like. Silent Hill. I understand those are horror games, and typically I don't play them. I will say I did a playthrough of one of the Resident Evils probably a couple years back, and I did enjoy it.
Resident Evil 7, one of the first games I streamed, dude. Yeah, what's up, Marissa?
Like, the horror games where you're just running around and you don't have anything to fight back, I hate those ones. Like Outlast, like you're just gotta hide. I hated that, but
I'm not the biggest fan of hiding games.
As of right now,
I don't like those that much.
The two things that really I'm interested in playing is literally Marvel and/or Counter-Strike, and so I'm gonna try them both. I'm gonna lean back into Marvel a little bit here, try and grind to top 500, maybe spectate some, and just kind of see, you know, what people think about it. And Counter-Strike, that's a game that I can always just go back to and play. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, we do have, you know, Borderlands 4, like I said, coming out. I mean, I was a Borderlands 2 addict. I played so much Borderlands 2.
Never played any of the Borderlands stuff.
Definitely coming down the pipeline that I have interest in. It just right now there's kind of this lull for me. Tim, you lost me at Marvel. Peace.
Oh man. Tim hates those comments.
That's just reality, chat. Like no matter what I do,
he thinks about it a lot.
There's no winning. You guys understand that? Like being online, there's no winning. I can say, yo, I'm gonna go back and play Marvel. People, L. Why would you do that, streamer?
I've said so many things in Tim's chat over the years, dude. And well, not like so many things. I'm not like a spammer in chat, but like I would say things, you know, like I said, I watch a stream religiously. Every day on the way to school. I would have him in my ears, and like gets to the library, and I would usually watch him for like another 30 minutes. So I was sitting in the library, just kind of locking in, you know. But one day, dude, I typed in his chat. I said, it was right when Apex Legends just came out, right? And everybody was playing Fortnite still, but, you know, they were also playing a little bit of Apex. You know, I think there were sponsored streams for Apex too. So, like, people were getting paid to play Apex. When they weren't getting paid, they weren't playing it. But everybody wanted to see that Apex Legends content, dude. And yeah, I tuned into Tim one day, and he was talking about how he's going to play Fortnite today. He's probably not going to play Apex. And I typed in his chat. I said it. I can't believe I said it, dude, but I said it, dude. I said, play Apex or we leave, dude. Those are the words that I said, dude. And he sniped that comment, and he went off on an absolute tangent about me saying that comment. Mostly about, like, me saying that comment. But then if you looked at chat, like, he was like, he was basically making the point of like, yo, this guy's crazy, dude. But then if you looked at chat, everybody was agreeing with me. So like I did feel a little bit justified. But yeah, he didn't like that comment at all. Play Apex or we leave.
Yo, I think I'm gonna yo. You can't please everyone, man.
W Tim! Yeah, W Timmy Tenders. Great video, dude. I'm stoked to see Tim get back to what the frig is best of Timthetatman in 2020. Oh, 2023. I was like, why Doc in the middle of it? What the frig? Oh yeah, there was a thing that got settled with this this e-streamer. What do they call them? Yeah, dude, they settled it. I think they did get caught cheating. Like, officially got caught cheating. Anyway, stoked to see Tim get back on Marvel Rivals. I think that's where he belongs, dude, right now. Yeah, seeing him on Call of Duty is just so, it's like, there's a bunch of... Nate Shot plays Call of Duty. You know, I think Nick Merckx belongs on Call of Duty. I think that's a great spot for him. But, like, Tim? Yeah, dude, Marvel Rivals. That's a great place for him to be. There it is! W, Tim. Like, subscribe. Oh, wait, did I like it? Did I subscribe?
I have an itch. I can't.
Oh, I'm definitely subscribed.
I feel like I can't deny it. It's for Marvel Rivals. I can't.